While Lonnie makes his way to Zambia, EJ practices what it'll take to get him safely down the river. EJ guides his son Dane, using a blindfold, through multiple laps of one of the more challenging rapids that Lonnie will run.
We started figuring some stuff out that worked really well. By the last lap, I figured I could raft Dane, where he would paddle on the right and I'd paddle on the left, and I could really get him started in the right direction. And then when I set him loose, as long as he doesn't have to cover a long distance to get to exactly the right spot, it worked out really good. So I'm getting a lot more confident that way. Still, just for doing ferries and some of the setup moves is what I'm mostly worried about. I think once we get in the big rapids, you know, Lonnie's going to be in good shape. Like, I think he's got the skills to brace, to roll up, and so if he's in the right part of the rapid, I think he's going to do really well. And Dane did really well like that also. The hardest parts were getting him to the right part of the rapid, and then also getting him back into the eddy without going way downstream. So the cool thing about this experience of leading Lonnie down the Zambezi as his primary guide is it's going to be a learning experience for me as well. He's going to have to train me on what he needs exactly in order to do each rapid, and we're going to have to do some pre-training. We're not going to jump right into the hardest rapids.
Before the pre-training, we need to descend 750 feet down to the river. We'll start with the easier rapids before working our way up to the big stuff.
Paddle over here, Lonnie.
I want to run every rapid on this river before it's over with, and that's the goal.
I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I feel that the level of expertise we have with EJ, and then him having already done some rehearsal work with Dane, which was a great idea, will have us looking good.
Yeah, excited, a little anxious, not too bad, which is good.
So instead of just fighting off the entire thing at once, which it would be to start at rapid number 1 and go all the way to 25 or below, we're going to take it in chunks.
The Zambezi Gorge section is made up of 25 numbered rapids. We'll be running it in 3 sections, working our way up in difficulty, starting with the easier rapids from 10 to 25. We'll then run numbers 6 to 13 and finish with the most challenging section from rapids 1 to 5, before continuing all the way down through number 25 once again. It's time to do what's never been done before.
We're not sure if it's going to work or not, but we're not looking for a guaranteed outcome. We're looking for the unknown. And that's what draws people to adventure, right? That's why adventure is so powerful, because it reminds you that the decisions you make in your life are important all the time. So you can make these important strokes and avoid these really devastating features on a river, and that applies to the same in your normal life. You're deciding, this is who I am, this is what turns me on, this is where my passion lies, and I'm going to pursue it.
Lonnie's never run whitewater this powerful before. He's experiencing the dark art of learning by doing.
On Rapid 15, we dropped in with a 2 o'clock bow angle from EJ, and we dropped in, was going to punch over the lateral. Well, it flipped me. I ended up rolling back up, took some hard strokes. I heard EJ telling me, and I couldn't get it to turn because I was just pulling across. I felt me catch the edge of the hole. I had no idea what side of the hole I was on. I just felt it catch the edge of the hole, and I was like, holy crap.
Holes are recirculating whitewater features that we try to avoid. Flipping and rolling are inevitable, normal parts of kayaking. But what's important is that you don't swim from your kayak, leaving you at the mercy of the river.
So going down through 10 to 25 allowed us to go through systems, allowed us to do smaller rapids too, less consequence, and allowed us to gel as a team, to kind of get used to each other, but then get used to this concept of caregiving in extreme situations.
We've completed the first and easiest section with no swims, but with more flips than Lonnie would like. Now it's time to move upriver to rapid number 6, where we'll work on some technical skills that'll help keep him upright. Rapid number 7, the longest and most technical rapid of the Batoka Gorge. With multiple features requiring linked moves, a clean run here is elusive for even the most experienced paddlers. EJ flips, Timmy flips, then Lonnie. Lost in the sound of white water, he briefly loses his guides. This chaotic run is not what the team was looking for, but Lonnie is in his boat and they have a chance to redeem themselves later.